Hello everyone on the interwebs, my name is Cortec, and today we're going to be watching a Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm replay between our blue Protoss in the upper right corner of the map. It is Socke playing for Team Alternate versus our red Terran in the bottom left corner of the map. So not saying GG y'all. It is Mouse Sports Heromarine. Now the map is indeed a Neoplanet. Let's do a quick analysis of it. It is currently, of course, on the ladder since the release of Heart of the Swarm. New to everyone since Heart of the Swarm. Have a pretty nice expansion here, pretty easy to defend. Have this small choke, but it leads to a kind of a big open area just around, just comparing to this, so little. And then there's such a huge space here, and of course here, that's the natural here, of course. Kind of prone to some sort of oracle harassment drops, all that kind of stuff, of tactics. You can just pass them through here, or you can pass them through here and do that, and do the oracle thing here. And if it doesn't work, you just move on here. Or you can expand, your third can be here, in this place, right next to the base. But it is really open, because you can try and attack through here. And if it doesn't work, you can try to just attack the main, or you can just do some harassment, some run-bys, all the way here, up till here, and kill some probes or some SCVs. And if you just and when the player this player tries to go over here, all the SCVs are already dead, so it's just very effective. Or you can expand here, which is around the same thing. You have this ramp, which is really usually a place for engagements and attacks. Many people try to engage around this area of the ramp, or here, mostly here and here. Rarely is it here or here, but they're both open expansions, so it is really hard to get a third expansion in this map as Protoss and Terran. For sure, you can just try and creep spread, and you can just go either way. Engineering bait to just block that Nexus for Socke, but I don't think he was actually going to expand. Getting that second gas at 24 supply, it is Socke, and getting that pound here, so you might actually see some sort of airplay or some sort of Twilight Council play, maybe even some DTs. Heromarine getting that early expansion at 21 supply. Socke saving the money to do it. He just threw his expansion down. Heromarines a bit ahead, around 20 seconds ahead to be precise. He's probably just gonna get that orbital command just lifted up. Gonna save so much energy. You can get the mules. Socke sending a scouting zealot. Maybe just do some sort of harassment, some poking around. Zealot tries to go up here. Heromarine can just go up the ramp, close the supply depot. He already has done that, so the Zealot cannot do anything. Getting a factory for Heromarine. No second gas yet for him. And a robotics facility for Socke. And no other gateways, so we're actually see some sort of weird place. Some Marines just gonna try and kill that Zealot quick, but the mothership core is here. Just gonna try and destroy that mothership core quick, but the time warp has been thrown down. The Zealot can do a ton of damage with the time warp, but it eventually dies. Maybe they can chase the mothership core, but no, he decides to just put his guard up, go to the base, and just macro up. It wasn't worth it to chase the mothership core. Really, starport being thrown down for Heromarine, so we're actually just seeing some pretty basic play. He just keeps pumping out Marines and getting a Widow Mine out, and Socke has that second gateway being thrown down. Warp Gate research has just finished, I believe, getting that to be a Warp Gate. Chrono boosting out an Observer just for scouting, getting a Sentry. He's starting to get a pretty concise army. They both are, actually. A couple of Marines. 8 Marines to be exact, a Widow Mine, which can do a ton of damage versus Socke, but he does have an Observer, but it is going somewhere. It's not gonna catch these units. Or will it? Will it catch these units just passing by? No, they will not. It did not see anything. The observer didn't see anything. He is not getting another observer. Oh wait, there is another observer here. It's going to be much closer to the base. The Marines starting to poke around, and Socke actually has a pretty nice placement there. The Widow Mine is there. The sentries. Oh wait, the probe actually got the hit, not the army. So that was a huge waste of an engagement. Heromarine lost that by a landslide. A bunch of units lost, and it wasn't that effective. Although Socke knows that the Widow Mine is there, but he doesn't want to do anything. Getting a pylon, maybe for a cannon, but still the Widow Mine might just trigger and kill a bunch of probes. How much will it actually just kill 2? And it's more of a notification. The drop going versus Socke. Widow Mine being burrowed, just gonna kill 1 probe. Actually, it did. Oh wait, it did. Did it? I don't even know. It was a bit weird timing it as it went into the gas. Didn't actually see anything. But the Widow Mines are just staying there. The Widow Mine got killed. There is an observer here, and just getting a ton of observers. Really, the robotics bay done for Heromarine, but still only 2-3 gateways. This is actually turning out to be the 3rd, which is still not a warp gate. Twilight Council for Socke. So we're not only going to see some Colossi, but we're still going to see maybe some Blink or some High Templars, or maybe even Charge. Widow Mine here in front of the bunker. He has a pretty nice defense here. A couple of Marines preparing that medevac so it doesn't die if he tries to drop or anything. Photon cannon here, but there is no Widow Mine here. Still is Socke. There might be, so that is actually a pretty nice decision. 3rd warp gate there. Warping in some units, I believe, or close to it. 3 more gateways for Socke. He knows he has the macro potential to be working on 6 gateways and 1 robotic, so he just decides to go for it anyways. And just pretty normal game. Heromarine going for the scouting, the poking around, but the observer did catch the attack, and he's going to be able to defend. The Colossi is being chrono boosted out. I believe it will be here in time to defend against this pressure, but even if it isn't, those sentries can just force field until they do. Maybe hallucinate some Colossi, and when the real Colossi arrives, he doesn't know which one to target, or maybe he'll just back down. Templar Archives, there's just a bunch of buildings here being made. It is actually 4 new gateways and the Templar Archive, so it is going to be the High Templars, maybe the Archon, and the charges being researched for the Zealots. A couple Marauders here and there. No Colossi are being made at the moment, but he is starting to get some Vikings for the Colossi. Scouting factory, he doesn't have anything to do with that factory. Look at that supply depot placement, it is awesome. The Marines are starting to run into Socke's base. That is a pretty nice army considering the upgrades. I think that Socke is going to win this battle if he does make the right moves. And the Colossi is just in the back. That's where he needs to be. He needs to be in the back. That split was awesome. The Zealots is just getting into the troops in front, but that P.E.K.K.A was amazing. Saved a bunch of Marines, but some of them still, they died. Storm is being researched for the High Templars, and 2 High Templars are here, starting to get some energy. Some Vikings are here. They're gonna try and kill that Colossi, but the Photon Overcharge was activated, and he had to run back. Colossi are gonna try and get a hit or 2, but the Photon Overcharge to get rid of the Vikings is easily. He's still reinforcing with Marines and Marauders to the front of the base. Front of Socke's base to be more precise. Doom drop to Socke's base, but Socke did see it. The feedback was amazing, but it didn't kill the units. But it did a ton of damage. Medevacs might just die instantly, especially that one. No, but it was so close. 3 Marauders, 2 Marines could have died easily. A lot of troops could easily have died. The Observer is seeing everything. The factory is seeing everything. Everything is seeing everything. It's still a bunch of reinforcements, a couple of Vikings in the battle. 7 Vikings actually. Well, 6 in the battle and a couple more coming up. The battle here is actually favoring Heromarine now. The Colossi is actually far away, if it exists at all, which I don't think it does. No, it does not. There's no Colossus in the battle for Socke. Those force fields are actually starting to hurt him, but there is a ton of zealots being made, and they counter every bit of bio unit you can think of. They kill everything, especially with the charge upgrades, because they are necessary to hit. The Vikings are tanking the zealots while the Marauders just stimming and shooting. That is actually a pretty nice engagement, but still, I don't think I see a way where Heromarine can win this. The feedback in the medivacs all have no energy whatsoever, and Heromarine is now getting the +1 armor. He already has a +1 attack, but Socke has +2 armor and 3 being researched and getting 1 attack. So the upgrades are heavily favoring Socke. And of course extended thermal lens for the Colossi and getting another Colossi. So this is going to be extra helpful versus those Vikings, because they need to get a little bit further to actually get those Colossi. And they are a lot more exposed to the Stalkers and every better unit that attacks air from Socke. Blink is being researched and chrono boosted. Everything, the upgrades are being chrono boosted for Socke. And the army is just sitting there. Ghost Academy for Heromarine. I haven't seen Ghost in a long time, actually, because I don't play every sort of thing versus P, but the Ghost Academy did get cancelled. I don't know why, but a bunch of SCVs are getting withdrawn here, maybe just to jump in the battle. Almost every bit of SCV is in the middle of the battle. This is almost an all-in, I believe. He doesn't have any chance, but the 2 Colossi are just gonna demolish those SCVs, and the High Templars are going to do that as well. But does he have any High Templars? He keep missing the keys. He has 3 High Templars in the middle of the battle. The Marines and everything just tries to get dropped into the main, while the SCVs are just in the back. The Vikings are getting some awesome shots versus Colossi. 1 down, but the stars on top of the Vikings and the Marines and the Marauders and the medivac. Everything that Heromarine has, but 2 Colossi are down. There's only 1 to go. There's a bunch of SCVs, but the storms are getting every bit of SCV. This battle is too awesome for my computer to handle. Okay, there we kind of go. I'm just going to start this recording. And we are back. The recording is working now. The Viking is almost close, so close to getting that 1 Colossi that is down. But Heromarine just says GG. He just got demolished there. The drops didn't actually do any work whatsoever. They didn't do any damage. And apparently someone just stayed in the replay for a long time. Those Colossi just did a ton of damage. The High Templars, the Storms, once he pulled out all the SCVs to attack, that's when it all went. Because that attack failed, and he didn't have any economy to get back up. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.